Alrighty, so welcome back to Fireball Cat to Titanic, but because the update has officially come out and there is a brand new egg, Fireball Cat is no longer cool. It's gonna be this little Agony right over here. Now, because there is a brand new Titanic that is currently out, and I really want it badly, we are not going to be utilizing the boosts. Now, the primary boost that I am going to be utilizing the most is this cannon corruption. This I am not going to use in the trading plaza at all. I need to actually collect these. So anything that actually allows me to get this brand new Titanic that is honestly at this point Bob's cousin number 2 will be utilized inside of here for me to actually get. And everything else is kind of just up in the air. Honestly, at this point, I do have to do my research again because of the fact that we do have a new update. A lot of stuff could have actually lost value at this point. I don't think anything like these here can get a million gems anymore, so we are just going to try to figure out how much we could go ahead and basically sell in terms of pets. So I am going to go ahead and use all of these. So all of them, just use every single one of them. So activate 5, activate 10, activate 5. And you know what? I'm just going to do this too. Why not? Just use all of them. So this is another one of those. We're going to have to wait until like a certain amount of time passes and actually go ahead and redo all of this again. There is a rebirth system as well down over here, which also increases your chances of getting stuff, so that's also really important to do as well. And as always, we are going to go ahead and enchant our books. Now, you do not need to use overkill by what you're seeing right now at all. This is overkill, actually. This is actually overkill. But because this is what I want to do, this is what we're going to do. All right, so I need to pay attention to what I have boosted on. So I have this luck potion, which is the best one right now in the game. Obviously the books, the game passes, everything that is really, really important, we're going to go ahead and try to use as much as possible. Now, I don't know if this actually does help, but you know what? It's okay. Now, we're just going to chill and basically wait. It's going to be really hard to like go off of like the database for big games right now because there's absolutely nothing on these brand new pets. So currently what we're looking at is the Shiny Rainbow Wild Frost Agony, which is supposedly going around 7 million or so. And this is for the Rainbow Shiny Reminder. This is going to drastically change constantly when it comes to this pet. So all I could do is just seriously just keep track of this, and at any given point, stop what I'm doing right now or choose to get on an alt account and hurry up and sell all of this stuff while the prices are high. Remember, everything matters in the very first 2 hours of this. And even, I want to say, in the very first hour of the release of the update. Mostly because everything loses wrap every single hour. So I can only go off of what we're seeing right now, and quite possibly at this point get on an alt account and start trading. So it looks like the wrap for absolutely everything has officially updated. Now this is the most important thing to pay attention to, absolutely 100% of the way. So the brand new agonies that are currently out, which are going to be the most helpful for this event as far as damage goes, clearly is the Galaxy Agony. This is going to cause like some sort of crazy inflation in my part if I can get these. However, this is going to take some great time in order to get. So I am going to be focusing on the Wild Frost Agony here, which honestly at this point, I think I have enough to go ahead and convert to create some and hope for a shiny rainbow. Then sell those for relatively cheap because again, every hour the wrap will change and eventually you'll be competing with a ton of people. So this is going to be really important to take advantage of ASAP, as I've mentioned. It's like I ended up getting 8 of them naturally, so I'm going to sell this ASAP right now. And to be quite honest, I'm not sure what I could sell this for, which is given a good price. So if I could sell this for what? 4.5 million each, I'm completely happy. Completely. This is worth 7 million gems right now, but this is going to fall down in price aggressively. So of course, this is going to be the number one thing that I want to go ahead and sell right now. And 2, because the update has given me all of this stuff, I'm gonna go ahead and start selling these because I do not need them anymore. So to be quite honest, I can go ahead and ask wrap for this. I can go over wrap, but because I don't want to go ahead and go over, at least not right now for these cannons, I'm gonna go ahead and sell them ASAP. This one, however, is going to be a little different because everybody at this point should have these already. So we're just gonna go ahead and sell those naturally as they are right now. This is supposedly 1.2 million. However, I am going to go ahead and sell this for what, 750k each, which I think is completely completely fair. The next one, which is the Wild Frost Agony, this is 200,000 basically, but I'm just gonna go ahead and ignore it as it is. Little orange. Okay, never mind. He's buying stuff that he doesn't need. Oh my goodness. How many of this did this actually give me? Holy cow. Now that I'm actually looking at it, what in the world? I see Katie in here. Dude, I got so many rainbows out of that. I know everybody's gonna tell me, Vapor, you should have actually done the other way around because then you would have gotten them all shiny. I don't feel like sitting here for like that long. I just don't. There we go. Now we can go ahead and just sell absolutely everything. Bro, there's some Vapor so huge for one gem. Oh my gosh, Katie bought them. No, Katie's buying all of them. Oh my god. Oh my god, Katie. Oh my gosh, that actually made me laugh. Katie, thank you. I did not expect you to just go off and buy all of those. Oh my gosh. All right, well, I could go ahead and sell these now, and I'm gonna figure out the price that we could go ahead and sell these at. These are 251,000 each, but if I could sell them for like 100k each, I'm happy. How much would this actually give me? That's a lot of gems. Why is that so many gems? At this point, holy cow. That's a lot of gems, actually. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm gonna go ahead and sell absolutely everything here and see how long it ends up taking, and then go back to grinding the event. Vapor, do you need gems? Nah, I don't need gems. I don't need gems. I don't need gems. Literally, I don't need gems. It's okay. I figured I would update everybody because I know I just did a humongous jump from the beginning of the update, and it is 6 p.m. my time. So what I ended up doing was I got on my alt account. This is primarily to go ahead and sell absolutely everything that I get pet-wise from the update. Now, on my main account, this is where I go ahead and hatch all of the pets that I need to go ahead and hatch, and then work on the tycoon itself. But the fun part about this is not only is this a really, really good time for everybody to go ahead and convert their wildfire agonies, but I'm able to go ahead and do these 2 at a time. Thank goodness, because these aren't as crazy as the frost agonies, but they still sell for good gems. So right now, currently on the database, and this is Big Games' database, by the way, for everybody that's constantly asking, they have a blog section that they do post on their Discord, and there is a database section. If you type in the wildfire agony, this will update to the current rep that it's going for. And right now, it's going for 8.1 million gems if you have a rainbow shiny. The rainbow one isn't going for much. Same thing for the golden. So your main focus is definitely the rainbow shiny one. So I am going to go ahead and overnight grind this and basically see how many I'm able to get for the morning and basically sell these. Now, always on the second part of an update, sometimes you'll notice that a lot of the stuff isn't worth as much as the beginning of an event, and especially if there's a clan battle or not. Since there is no clan battle, I don't see many people buying like the stuff that they used to buy anymore when it comes to the boosts. A lot of it's actually just going for wrap. However, there are people that are investing gems in damage because of the leaderboard section right down there. So obviously, the more damage that you do, the more likely you'll get a reward at the very end of the week. So out of all of the golden shinies that I ended up getting, I converted into 19 rainbow shinies. So we just need to go ahead and sell these now. I am going to be doing another huge jump. I want to say it's already been like 2.5 days since my last recording of basically selling a ton of stuff, and to be quite honest, boosts are still doing very good considering the fact that the Titanic that we currently have, which is the corrupt one, is extremely scarce. So this is going to be a relatively big jump. This is about between 2 days or so. So the only thing I can really go off of is my main account, which has 1.54 billion gems, in my alt account, which accumulated 3.24 billion gems. So this gives me a grand total of 4.78 billion gems in total. However, I did buy some stupid stuff, so I don't think I feel like actually adding that into the equation. So I am going to keep it at a solid 4,780,000,000 gems. And this is just completely off of the update so far. of course, this is combined with last week and this week's event. This week is going to be a little bit more aggressive, just considering the fact that I'm choosing not to sell the boosts. And because I do need these for an attempt to at least try to get the corrupt Titanic Agony, this is not going to get me a Titanic ASAP. For the rest of this week, however, the anticipation for certain items like the pets and some of the boosts, people might actually just lean off of unless there are people out there that are going to consistently rebirth for the leaderboard or do what I'm doing, which is the attempt to get to rebirth 20 and finally attempt to actually get the Titanic. Once you reach that rebirth 20, I personally see no interest in actually continuing to rebirth on the leaderboard, so the rest of the boosts that I end up getting will actually just be sold at the very end of the day. However, only time will tell, and this Saturday will obviously have a brand new update, so we'll have to see what will be utilized in that update to finally come to a roaring close on Fireball Cat to the Wild Agonies, and then whatever the item or the pet could quite possibly be to finally get a Titanic, or at least be able to afford one. We'll have to find out what we're gonna end up doing with these gems, and until then, I will see you guys all in the next video. Bye everyone!